so done with dating with guys.
What befuddles me is when people say, oh, maybe you're just picking the wrong guys. What was your first clue, sweetie? Yeah, I figured that much, But when it comes to dating, I don't know if someone's a fucking living piece of shit or not. And I have to put my heart on the chopping block every time and see if it gets sliced and diced or not. I never know. And we're all these nice guys, huh? On Nice Guy Island somewhere, or twiddling their thumbs, reading Bible verses while we're all out here being hoes, because I don't know where they are. The right guy will come and find you, yeah? When? We're patiently waiting for you, sweetie. And if you're not trying to be my future husband, don't text my phone, because I'm not trying to get attached to you. Yeah. All that cute shit, and then you just change up to the dick you really are.
Hey, before we get started, hit the like button. Give you a second to do that. And subscribe and share. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome to the RP Experience. Special welcome to my brothers and sisters. Today's video is going to be about where are the good men? Where are they? I hear some women ask. Well, they're there, but you're not seeing them. In most cases. Now, sometimes you can be in an area or the way your life is working that you are not getting those people interactions too much, or either you're seeing too much of the same kind of people. That is possible. But I'll tell you a secret, but not yet. I'm going to tell you where the men are. But first, we have to look at, I have a video here by Beast Mode. And we're going to take a look at how a lot of females look at themselves, and that's why I made those videos about the different types of men, which I still have one last man to do. But this right here could be a problem of why you're not seeing the men. Plus, you are chasing after Chad or Tyrone. Or you are in the thick of it with a PUA or a player. You could have come across a gentleman, but remember, depending on what stage the gentleman is in, he has observed all that you have been picking. He has observed you interacting with the Chad and Tyrone. He has observed you playing with the PUA and player. Now, if he has too much nice guy in him, he might think he can save you. That's something I used to do, And sometimes I still feel that pull sometimes, but now I know the truth. I know that my type is not necessarily their type. I'm invisible to them until they reach a certain point that they are totally done. And by then, I may really have too much work to put in to try to mend their broken heart or mend the damage that has been done. And in turn, they could be used to being treated or playing games or doing certain things a certain kind of way. So in a way, though, they could damage me or damage another guy. That's good. But anyway, let's look at this video here.
What's going on, guys? Beast Mode Smooth back with another video. Of course, I have my co-host Nye in the building. Let's go ahead and break down this video. Make sure you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So here we go.
I just want to say, like, I'm great. I am a freaking awesome person. And I'm not just saying that because I'm me. Like, I really am. And if a guy can't, like, realize that I am worth investing in and that I am freaking awesome, like, that's his loss. Like, whoever my husband is, whoever I end up marrying, that guy, he won the lottery.
Alright, so let's just pause the video right here. She's not really saying anything of substance, right? She's not listing any characteristics, anything that a man would want to invest in. She's just simply saying, I'm great.
Yeah, and there's a lot of women with the same mentality, and it's okay to, like, up yourself, right? Like, it's okay to be like, yo, I know I'm a good person, just I haven't met the right person that I can connect with yet, whatever, right? I get that. That's one side of it. The other side is, all right, let's be honest, how many quality men have you really, like, met? And if there were some, what did you do wrong? Right? So you have to really work backwards and say, like, all right, where I'm at today, why am I not in the position where I want to be, like, for her marriage, right? Why am I not married at this point? So for her, she probably is thinking she's perfect and there's nothing wrong with her. So she's not going to take the time to really think about, okay, how can I better position myself to get to my goal?
That guy, he won the lottery. Because, like, I'm 1 in a million. 1 in a million. And again, I'm freaking great.
It's going to sound mean when I say it, but you're not 1 in a million. We are more alike than we're not. Okay, so I think she needs to realize that there's going to be someone prettier. There's going to be someone who's more feminine or who's more, like, who has a bigger bum than you or whatever, right? So I think it's more important to focus on...
I give up. So done with dating with guys.
Hold on, is this the same girl that was saying she's amazing,
Yeah.
1 in a million?
Yeah, it's the same one. Oh my gosh, no, don't be crying about it. Like, I know it's tough, right? Like, I know dating can be very tough nowadays, but damn, I think she's probably not portraying all her good qualities, and the guys are probably just seeing her as more of just someone to play with. So that's, you know, if you allow them and if you give them the signs of, like, you're just the girl to, like, kind of play around with, then they'll take advantage of that, right? So because guys are only gonna want you for sex, really. So
Unless you're that wifey material.
Yeah. But I'm saying initially. So if she's, and a lot of women are more, you know, showy with the skin and stuff like that, and then guys automatically think, like, okay, well, she's showing off, so let me just use her for what I want.
But there's nothing wrong with a woman showing skin, right? But the thing is, how are you keeping me after the skin? Once the skin and you know, the initial feeling wears off, right? That brand new feeling wears off. What else are you doing to hold me?
So that's the thing. I don't think she's selling herself well enough, to be honest, because if she was, then those guys would stay around.
Right.
Even if they, you know, slept together.
But
and then
maybe she's
afterwards,
selling herself to the best of her capability right now, right? Because sometimes you don't know what you don't know, right? So maybe she's thinking this is what guys want, but in reality, it's not long term.
I don't know how I always end up in the exact same situation. It's always great. And I feel like these people, maybe I'm like, wow, like I'm finally clicking with somebody. And then it's always the same thing. They're not in a place where they are looking for a relationship. They have other things that are more important. And I'm just like, I'm never good enough.
Let me point something out here. Because I feel bad because she is crying and she's sad, right? But if you found this out, that these guys are like, you can find these questions out in the first meeting of somebody, okay? If you're going on a date, whatever, you can find out what they're looking for or what they want, especially how they speak to you as well, right? So if the guys are saying to you, yeah, I'm not looking for anything serious, and you stay around, and you're like, oh, it's fine.
But the thing
What?
is,
Like,
they're probably saying that to her once they get what they want. So
Oh.
so initially, they're telling her all the right things.
okay.
Then they get the sex, and then they find out who she really is, like after the sex, right? Because then they realize, like, okay, I got the sex. Okay, let's look at her personality. It ain't checking out, so let me dip. And then they tell her, I don't want a relationship. Because if a guy truly found somebody that was fit, feminine, and friendly, all the good things that a guy would want, a guy would keep you. He wouldn't throw you back into the ocean to find something else, right? He's gonna keep you around. So it just boils down to she's only good for sex at this point in time. But I mean, at least she's still young enough where she can kind of turn it around and ultimately be the things that guys want. Women are gonna watch this and they're gonna disagree with me, right? They're not gonna take heed to what I'm saying, because you look at Kevin Samuels, every single night he says the same thing over and over and over, and you have women calling in thinking their situation is different, right? So the sad thing is, the sad reality is, women are gonna watch these types of channels. They're not going to agree. They're gonna continue down the path of riding the CC, and biologically it's going to be too late, and that's when it's going to hit them, right? And we call that hitting the wall in the space.
Yeah, and you know what? Another thing too, actually, because what's gonna happen is that they may watch this video being like, "Oh, that's not me." Like, that's literally what's gonna happen. I'm telling you. And the women that are watching like the Kevin Samuel show, they'll be like, "I'm not like her. I'm not. I'm different.
I'm different,
I'm
yeah.
different. No, like I'm better looking than her, or like no, I think I'm a better quality like type of person than her, or I'm a more high value woman than her, or something, right? So let me just remind you, we are more similar than not. Okay, so take the ego out of it, and if you want a better outcome for yourself, drop it. Drop the ego and really try to take some charge in your life and make some changes.
Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, make...
So, as we can see, originally, I gotta get some more water. Originally, she had such confidence. She was really talking herself up, like Muhammad Ali would talk himself up before a fight. Then she made a lot of the same mistakes, you know. Of course, it's the guy's fault because, you know, she's messing with guys that's playing games that don't want to be serious. But just because of what I know now, and because of what she said herself, she's done with men that have lots of options. And the thing is, I don't know how old these guys are, because I'm assuming she's in her early 20s. But if she's come across guys that's around her age that is real popular, has a lot of money and stuff, you know, there are lots of women that's saying what she's saying that may look better than her, or maybe he just has so much of selection that, you know, he wants to take his time. He wants to do that thing that sometimes I hear white guys say. Pretty sure some other nationalities say this, but they'll say like, well, I'm not going to get married until I get 30 or something like that, so I'm going to have my fun, you know. And I'm pretty sure the only guys that say that are either Chad and Tyrone, maybe, well, I know sports athletes always get married early, but I always think they get married because of marketing. Like, it looks better for their brand to be married, even though I think a lot of them should not get married, because I think a lot of them do cheat just because they have like so many options of women. You know, same thing with musicians, and the same thing with like actors. Not all of them, but you know, I think at least 60-70% of them are out in the thick of it, you know, just because it's there, you know. And while females can say like men is dogs, women now, because y'all can monetize yourselves on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, you know, OnlyFans and stuff like that. You know, that type of what's the word for that? That type of temptation to have all those resources being thrown at you is the same thing as men having the thing that they really want being thrown at them. And not too many is going to resist that. Some of you will, but I'm just saying the facts. And with women, I'm not exactly sure how many will really try to monetize themselves on social media. You know, maybe it's 50%. No, I know a lot of females that don't go that route. But then there are some that try and fail and give up. But I do think a lot of them do try. Only maybe 40 to 50% of them become successful. But I'm not sure. I don't have numbers on that. You know. So pretty much that video pretty much sums up how sometimes females will, well, it's alright to have confidence, but like the lady in the video, she's putting herself on a pedestal and you know how she's great, but see, what makes you different than 100 other women that's like you? You know, that may be better looking, may have a better butt, have great legs, you know, that might have a better profession than you. Maybe they are models or something, you know. And let's be serious, like I say, not a lot of people pick what's in the inside. That includes men as well. But as I say, men do get peer pressure to do this. But I think that only happens with the average to probably the middle class men. The men that are like rich and powerful, or like genetic freaks, the Chads and Tyrones, I don't think they go by those rules. You know, they kind of do what they want to do. The only time they might get flack is if they make a video saying they want a submissive woman, like that football player. What is the name? Newton. Can't think his name. Well, his full name right now, but he made a comment about the type of woman that he's looking for. You know, I know he has the resources. I don't know his personality, so I don't know. And I actually have to do a video on that because I think that's a miscommunication thing that's going on. Even though the men could mean that, but I think they mean it in another way when they're saying a submissive woman, you know. And I kind of understand the woman's bite back of that in a way, you know. And I guess that's always how it is. It's all how you look at things or so. So anyway, I'm going to try to answer the question of where the good men are. But I'm going to let Brittany Renner ask again. I have no hate against this woman. You know, I know a lot of the Spear, the man of Spear, kind of looks at her in disdain. You know, and maybe I have a little bit too much nice guy in me or something. You know, I kind of see that she wants something, but, well, she wants something real, but she's just playing the game of what she keeps encountering out here with men. And just to tell you, Brittany, if you ever see this video, you have to see the different types of men, because you are definitely messing with the players, the PUAs, and the Chads and Tyrones. You know, You might have gentlemen that come, but however though, because of your body count, a lot of them will probably shy away from that. And that's the thing too, because of your reputation of the body count, that's probably what's preventing you to a certain degree. But there's always a dude that would try. Thing is though, you want a decent one to try. But however though, you have to be, because I know you make different videos, and sometimes your videos are puzzling, because sometimes you make a kind of toxic lashing out video, and then sometimes you make a video that's like a little like heartfelt in a way. So anyway, let her talk.
Befuddles me is when people say, "Oh, maybe you're just picking the wrong guys." What was your first clue, sweetie? Yeah, I figured that much, But when it comes to dating, I don't know if someone's a fucking living piece of shit or not. And I have to put my heart on the chopping block every time and see if it gets sliced and diced or not. I never know. And where are these nice guys, huh? On Nice Guy Island somewhere, or twiddling their thumbs, reading Bible verses while we're all out here being hoes? Because I don't know where they are. The right guy will come and find you, yeah? When? We're patiently waiting for you, sweetie. And if you're not trying to be my future husband, don't text my phone, because I'm not trying to get attached to you. Yeah, all that cute shit, and then you just change up to the dick you really are.
Okay, I know this is an old video, so you may not feel this way now, and maybe you just was feeling a certain way at a certain time, because you're a Pisces, and I'm also a Pisces, fellow fish. That's probably another reason why I don't look at you real bad, I mean, you do have your issues, but I guess we all do to a certain degree. Anyway, where are the good men? A lot of them, as most men would say, it's in your friend zone. But, this is the thing. I guess I'm probably going to say, like, right now, with the nice guy thing. Nice guys need to be more honest, because me being that former simp nice guy, I never was totally honest that I wanted the woman in a sexual way, even though that was not the most important thing. I did want to know who she was. I did want to get to know her and share time and build a relationship together from the ground up. That sounds corny, but that's pretty much what that was a big part of what I wanted. But however though, I didn't make my sexual intentions clear, so that's the one thing I'll say with like the nice guys. They might be too shy to make the move if they are in your life, so you probably will have to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe, I don't know, pretty much in my late 20s I was getting over that, but I know it stayed with me quite a while. So, and especially depending on the type of woman that I was pursuing, So, yeah. Why did I show off on that? Well, I want to say that first, just because, I know as a beautiful woman, you have lots of guys trying to get at you. And subconsciously, you know, they want to sleep with you. You know, all those guys do. Even the nice ones, you know. Any attractive female that I've known, that if she's single, you know, because I really don't be trying to get somebody's girl, even if they're not married. You know, there's plenty of other girls, so that's the thing. But if she's single and I'm single and stuff like that, I do be thinking about that. You know, so as a woman, you should know. Anyway, where are those guys? A lot of them live like kind of a boring life, meaning like they go to work and then they go home. They don't go to the bar. They don't go to the club. I'm more of an introvert person, but like I mentioned before, I'm an introvert extrovert. So, you know, I will have some of my friends sometime, you know, they might invite me to a function or something, or a party, or either they would kind of drag me to the club or something. So on rare occasions, sometimes you might come across a nice guy or gentleman inside the club, but that's rare, especially as they get older. As we get older, we're not normally there. If anything, we'll be in a more calm setting. You know, I won't say like a regular bar would be more like a Maestro's or something, like a classy place that you can go like eat and drink and stuff like that. You know, is expensive though, but you know, those guys would be like there, a chill space. You know, they won't be in a strip club. They definitely won't be in like a strip club or something. You know, you can meet like good guys at like a mall sometime. You know, I would say any type of thing that's like with technology or something. But once again, this may bore a lot of you females and stuff like that. You know, I know in like Russell Wilson and Sierra's case, you know, a lot of guys is waiting for that to fall apart because she's doing certain things that's starting to make you wonder, is she trying to go back to those streets? You know? Yeah. So, not sure with that. But anyway, with him, you know, a lot of guys think that he's square, and I guess girls would think that he's square. You know, I'm pretty sure when she met him, I wouldn't be surprised if they met at the supermarket or something. So, you know, I'm pretty sure it wasn't at a party. I mean, it could have been possible, but I doubt it was like at a party or something like that. And I guess that's the thing. If you get one of those kind of good guys and his life's a little boring to you, it's possible for you to break him out of his shell a little bit, to show him a different side of life that he's not familiar with or something. I'm assuming that's how Sierra did with Russell. But once again, I'm not sure how that relationship is going to end, because she's doing certain things right now that's kind of like red flag stuff. So, you know, I mean, I wish them the best, but let's see. So that's basically it. If you want good guys, family, you know, you're not going to find them in those party zones that you are going. Now, maybe after you meet them, you can bring them to like the party zone or something like that. He might have to. It may take him a little time to get used to that kind of situation, and in a way that you might corrupt them a little bit or something, but yeah, you can do that. Then, I mean, I would say church, but you know, I haven't been church in like a while, and every time I went there, I wasn't really, well, I didn't stay there long enough to see how the women were in my experience, but with most of the people that I talked to, they just, I don't know, they wouldn't recommend that. And plus, you know, a lot of you are not like real religious people, so you don't necessarily have to go there to meet a good guy, but you do have to. Oh, bookstores too. Bookstores, very good. Starbucks, you know, but the Starbucks that has like books in here, or well, no, a place that's like a bookstore that has a Starbucks. I think that's a good place to, you know, if you can't get to the high end expensive stuff or something. But the flashy places to go is not the best places to go. Because to be fair, when I think of the women that I met that lasted for a while, you know, I did not meet them in the party scene. I met them at like a bookstore or at places that you would not think that you would, the mall or something, places that you would not think that you would meet a person, but yet I met a person. So anyway, I hope that helped somebody. I meant to find a video, but no video really answered where to find good men at, you know. But pretty much they are in the house. I think the same thing like most good women. They are in the house somewhere, you know. So unless if you bust through their door and drag them out or something, but at least with men they have to go to work and come back. So you can still maybe get them. Some of those good women may not work, so they just might be home with their mom or parents or something. So, you know. Okay, that's it. That's it. I hope I helped somebody, you know. Bye. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. Out.
Oh my gosh, stop scrolling. Wait. All you cute single guys on TikTok, I have a very important question. All of us girls need to know. Where do you guys hang out at?
Most of them are in your friend zone. Sponsored, paid by your deli friend zone.
I still wanna run to you. Am I breaking through? Do you feel me too?
Pando made it.